Is the chairman's phone still hidden? All right, we'll make sure he doesn't find it till the transfer window closes. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, and welcome to a big season of Welders football. My 12th at the club, and a season which will see us going for a three-peat of league titles, in the knowledge that if we do so, guaranteed Champions League group stage football will await us next season. Now, do we have any questions? Yeah. Eamon Murphy, local reporter. Now, with Champions League money guaranteed for this season's league winners, will you be looking to focus on the title this season? Yeah, look, Eamon, I mean, we got 102 points last season. Now, goal difference, quite frankly, was ridiculous. So we'll be approaching things this season the same way that we always do. Is this the season that Aaron McDaid will break the goal-scoring record? Yeah, I hope so. Aaron's a two-time European Golden Shoe winner at this point. He knows how to score goals in this league, and we'll give him every opportunity to do just that. Yeah, and some of the fans are disappointed the Welders have made no marquee sign-ins so far this season. How would you respond to that? Yeah, look, I understand their frustration. It can be frustrating at times, but we need to make sure that we're bringing in the right players for the Welders. We do have a few transfer irons in the fire, but we can't announce anything, obviously, until they're done. And, you know what? Screw it. I'm not supposed to say this, but the signings are coming, and they should be here ready for the European qualifiers. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to Season 12, Episode 1 here at H&W Welders. And today we get the season underway, our defense, our quest for the three-peat in the domestic title. It's Glentoran first up. And then we're going to be playing our first leg of our Champions League playoff qualifier. We don't know who it's against as of yet. We will obviously find out who that is going to be as the episode gets underway. But the last qualifying round before the playoffs hasn't taken place yet, so we don't know who that's going to be. But as ever, we'll start and have a look as Morty decides he would like to join us. We'll have a look at the club and where we stand coming into this season, and things have improved a little bit. We are a professional team still. We're a 2.5-star reputation club. Now, I don't know if we can go and have a look at reputation there. No, we are actually the highest reputation club in Northern Ireland now. I'll try and find out exactly how we find that, and I'll show you. Finances are secure. We're in the Champions League. I am still the manager. McQuaid is still the captain. Change in vice captain. It's Tommy Martin now, one of our young defenders. He's a good leader. And long term, he could well end up being club captain. Although McQuaid's not too old. He's only 26 himself, so there's still plenty of time, and he just does a good job leading the club, to be honest. Anthony Armstrong is our key player. Our hot prospect is Ian Miss Kelly. Maybe a little bit unlucky is Gary Turpie there. I'd say he's our hot prospect, but anyway, Miss Kelly is the one that the game has given it to. If we continue to have a look through here, I am finally a legend of the club. In the process of a board takeover. That's the first I've heard of that, so let's hope that get the chairman out and we can build a new stadium called the Aussie Villain Arena. McDaid is an icon. Surely he can't be too far away from legendary status. And George Mulligan, the keeper from all the way back. When did we have him? He was before we got promoted, wasn't he? Oh, no, we had him a couple of seasons in the Premiership as well. But anyway, he is still a club legend or a club icon. Or was it favoured personnel, which is maybe a little bit surprising. But so that is that. Off the field facilities, a reminder, good training and youth facilities now, exceptional and excellent recruitment and coaching, junior coaching and recruitment. So that's all great. We will obviously try and do these facilities again. We are expected to win the league. We're expected to be competitive in the Champions League. We want to at least get to the group stage, don't we? We're expected to win the Irish Cup. No one cares about the League Cup anymore, so that's good. Neither the County Antrim Shield and the UEFA Cup, as opposed to the UEFA Cup, we're supposed to reach the semi-finals as a minimum. We did that last year. We went out to Rangers reserves in a bit of a disappointing game, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And at some point, I'm assuming the All Ireland Champions Cup will come back up again, but most likely not until next year in game, because the Irish League, the regular Ireland or Republic of Ireland, that's the word, isn't it? They run calendar year seasons, so that will come up once their season has come to an end. Now, if we have a look at the Premiership here, we can see the season preview. We are the favourites, as I said. You can see the rest of the things there. As for the team of the media Dream Team 11, I can't talk today. It's essentially us. There's a Fitzpatrick in there. Who's that? That is Patrick Fitzpatrick. What a great name. He is the left back. Let's maybe give him a bit of a scout and see if we can poach him away from Lan. And the other striker is Walker. And, he is transfer listed. His contract's up the end of the year. And, we don't think we'll have to worry about him for too long. Well, actually, not even at the end of the year, not the end of the season. So, you'd imagine he's not going to be sticking around for long anyway. So that is that. The two best players in the league, Armstrong and Scully, we have both of those. If we go down, we can see everybody else there. Gareth Wilson, of course, was formerly with us. We can see all the other key players according to the game that are in the division. And yeah, Will Hall, of course, was formerly with us as well, our centre-back for a few seasons there. So that is how things stand. I know a few of you were a little bit upset, not upset, maybe disappointed we hadn't signed any marquee signings. They're coming. Maybe not marquee, but certainly first-team signings. Yeah, it's August 2nd. There's still about a month to go, and we don't start the Champions League qualifiers, you can see there, for a little while yet. I'll play through the Bainbridge Town game today, and we'll show you the highlights today. You can see pre-season has gone quite well. It's home to Glentoran, who, of course, is a local rival of ours. So hopefully we'll get a good result here. We're expecting a 4-4-2 out of them. And this is a team that we're sending out for this opening day fixture. So it's Zanetti in goal, who we've just seen. Ellis will be the left back for this one. He's very solid for us there. The backups, so centre-backs, which say will be Joe Kidd, making a debut on loan from Manchester City, of course. Lewis back on loan again this season from Norwich. And Roy Hill, he will be playing right back. Up Richard will be making a debut, our new signing that we poached away from Lana, our club record signing, of course, as well. He'll make a debut in this one. He'll be next to Napoleon. We're going to try him as a box-to-box midfielder. Brady will be making a debut in this one over on the right wing. We're new signing this season, of course, as well, even though he's right-footed, which is why he's playing over here, and we'll sort of teaching the position as we go. Armstrong, of course, the star of the team, and Dylan Lake will get the start opening day. And, of course, it's Aaron McDade up top. He is a goal-scoring machine in this league, two-time European Golden Boot winner, and, well, let's see if he can make a hat-trick of those. The bench, Finity, as I said, the backup goalkeeper is there. We also have Fred Simpson on the bench, along with Monaghan, who's back on loan this season from Charlton. We have Mounier back on loan again from Montpellier. We have McQuaid on the bench if we need him. We have McKay on the bench, who is a very, very good left winger. And we have our young striker, Gary Turpie, on the bench as well. And you look at some of the players that have missed out. You know, just call him Callum Chambers. James Chambers completely misses out. New signing, Enoch misses out altogether. Martin is, not on the bench for this one. Scully, if you're wondering, Scully's got a bit of a knock, so we're not going to risk him. He would normally get the start ahead of Brady. Picasso, not on the bench for this one. So, we've got some very good players, not even in the matchday squad, and that can only be a good thing, can't it? Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. A couple of ex-players. Stuart Murphy, I think we had him, didn't we? He ended up getting poached away by Linfield, who released him this summer. But Edgar and Moran as well, so it's a very familiar defensive lineup for them. And I don't recognize any other names down there. What do we want to say? First game of the season, just go out there and relax, I think. Already, they're looking motivated before I even walked in the room, so that can only be a good thing. Kind of finger point, make a difference, and let's get out there. All right, and here we go. Here we go. Tillysburn Parks are rocking, so don't come a knocking. All right, let's see if we can get off to the perfect start. Just over a minute gone. It's cleared away. Ellis does well to get back. Kidd on debut. Oh no, Lewis has been done there by Devlin. And is it going to be a nightmare start? No, it's not, because Zanetti at the back there. Excellent save, and we've got away with maybe a mistake there. Mark it up from the corner, boys. Get it away. It is away by Lewis. Up Richard goes across. Can he get a block in? No. It's back post. It's headed, and it's not the greatest start we'll ever see from us. Let's give it a focus. Come on, boys. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how Kidd and Up Richard do on debut, of course. Napoleon over a free kick, ball in. It's decent. It's just wide from Lewis. It certainly wasn't the best start defensively from us. I'm always tempted against the 4-4-2 to play the three at the back. Obviously, we haven't done that, but we do have the ability to change it. Napoleon wins it back for us. Ball forward there. McDade has it. In there for Up Richard. Brady's making a run. Brady has a go. Oh, what a strike from Martin Brady. I think we've already seen goal of the season. Speaking of which, I need to say who won, and I'll check in between games. But what a strike. What a way to introduce yourself. And it was an Up Richard assist as well. 2 of the 3 new boys there. McDade did well to hold it up, but Up Richard, I mean, he stole an assist. Look at that. That is a bullet. And what a way to start the season that is. And what a way to introduce yourself, Martin Brady. A wonderful strike. And, well, there we go. That's the quality that we have. Not bad for a backup right back either. A right winger, is it? If he can do that for us. Here we go. McDade striding forward. Is Brady getting at the back post? He is. We've got players at the edge of the area as well. Can't quite win that, though. And are we a little bit too open in midfield? Lewis has a go. Hill has a go. And Zayanetti again is there to make the save. But we're not looking the safest defensively here, are we? As Linfield behind my head takes the lead. Corner to defend. Ball in. It's headed away by Ellis. Can Armstrong get to that first? It ends the highlights. Napoleon over a free kick. It's a decent one. It's towards Dylan Lake. And Dylan Lake gets his account for the season underway. It's 2-0. And we may not be looking brilliant at the back, but we look as though we can score whenever we get forward, don't we? Napoleon with the assist. He'll be interested. He'll be wanting to get his record back from McQuaid, won't he? We might even have a situation this year where the two of them are playing in midfield in the league. If we look at maybe an Up-Richard-Munier partnership in Europe in midfield. Armstrong gets it forward. It's looking a little bit choppy to me. Hopefully that's not coming across on the recording. Brady's in again. Brady tucks it away. It's a third goal inside the first minute. Brady has himself a double. And like I say, we're not looking fantastic defensively, but whenever we get forward, we've definitely got a goal in us, don't we? Good finish from Brady on his right foot. See, mate, you are a right-sided player. Use the right foot more often. None of this cutting in. And we could have a fourth before half-time here as Napoleon has another chance to take a free kick. Is it shooting range for him? It just might be, you know. He has a go, and it's a decent save, to be fair to the keeper. And we'll come across, take a corner. I wonder if we can find McDade to get his season tally underway. Good ball in towards the back post. Towards McDade, but no such luck there. And let's see what we can do here. Lake gets a block in, does he? But it falls back to Gordon. Ellis goes across. Ellis kind of wins it back, but not really. He'll have another go. Gets the block in. Good defensive play there from Ellis. And just before half-time, let's maybe just give it a focus here. Joe Kidd is looking aggressive, which maybe isn't ideal. But a good, solid first half. Well, maybe not solid, because we looked a bit shaky at the back. But let's point our finger. Let's say, don't get complacent here, boys. We've demotivated Dylan Lake. Hopefully, a nice fist pumping. We have faith in you will get him back. It does. And let's get out there for the second half. All right. Now, do we want to make subs here? We do have a little bit of a break, and I think there's an international break before we actually have the playoff qualifier. So, oh, it's a good ball in. It's a Nathan Lewis header. I saw McDade in there, but it's a Lewis header in off the post. A wonderful start to this half as we go 4-0 up. And, I mean, Glentoran's a team that we have, at times, had a tricky time getting past. Look at that. There's two defenders there, but no one stopping Lewis. And, well, second half, same as the first. No, not quite. Oh, it's a bit of an error there. Murphy's cleared it into his teammate. But a little bit of luck, perhaps, there for Glentoran. Kidd knocks it down there for Napoleon. Nice ball to find Lake. Lake goes past one. Can Lake... He's going to go... Oh, he goes down for a penalty. Now, was it Murphy or was it... No, it was West. McDade with a chance to open his account here. Come on, Aaron. Get yourself underway. Oh, he sneaks it in. He's not the best, or not the most confidence-filling penalty taker, but he does sort of score a lot, but there's a lot that he scores like this, where he sort of, yeah, he's not sending the keeper the wrong way, shall we say. But he's done okay there. It's 5-0, and maybe it is time to bring on some of the bench players. Nice pass there to find the run of Napoleon. Forward for McDade. Is McDade going to... Oh, it was almost a wonderful start to the second half for McDade. Well, it's not really a start anymore. We're over the hour mark. But he is certainly looking more lively this second half, and that was a chance. But it's headed away. Lake can't get to it either. And let's see what becomes of it. Lake. Oh, he's not... Is he going to get himself sent off there? It looked a little stampy. But it's fine. Now, we've got some bookings here. Let's maybe get those bookings off the field so Simpson can come on. And we'll bring on... We might bring... Oh, look at McDade go. McDade, can he get a second? No, it's saved. And Brady, of course, on a hat-trick. But that is cleared away. What I might do... I'll wait for after this highlight, is move up Richard. We know that McQuaid even can't play box-to-box. Ellis clears off the line. And can we get them on the break here? Armstrong picks it up. Someone's going to be up there. Probably Brady. It's a ball in. It's Lake. Can't miss. And it's 6-0 on opening day. Armstrong. It's a good counter-attacking goal, isn't it? It's a wonderful counter-attacking goal. Dylan Lake isn't going to miss that. And considering there's, if we had Scully in this... I mean, it's difficult to say that Scully could have done any better than Brady, but Lake, all the time in the world. It's a wonderful pass from Armstrong to find him. And, well, it's all looking as though it might be very comfortable in the league this season. Now, what I wanted to do, as I said, is we know that McQuaid can't play as a box-to-box, so we'll try switching those two around, see how they get on. It's a good opportunity, of course, to experiment with Up Richard here and just see if he can play... Oh, probably helps if you're on pause. See if he can play box-to-box for us. Hill with a throw. Can he get the cross in now? He goes back to Up Richard. Ellis is forward. Ellis goes back to McQuaid. McQuaid to Ellis. Bit of a lungy tackle, but Ellis gets away from it. He's got McQuaid in space. Ellis goes himself across just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. And he has it. Highlight continues, though. Ball forward. Simpson can't quite win it cleanly. Or if he does, he doesn't get it down to a teammate. Ellis, can he get a tackle in here? Ball in. Devlin, and it is 6-1. Annoyingly, we've lost our clean sheet. With a milestone goal, I think I just caught there. We'll tell him to focus. And Simpson comes into the game and lets his man go. There's just signs, isn't there, when Simpson has to actually do some defending, sort of players making the run in behind him. He's not always, I should say, the most convincing. Armstrong with a free kick. Now he can score from here. Armstrong bends it. Oh, it's hit the post. It's back for Freddie Simpson, and he makes up for his error. Taps. Well, he couldn't miss, really, could he? It's 7-1, seventh heaven for the Welders on the first day of the season. And we told them to focus. They did. It's so unlucky. And look at that. Fred Simpson cannot miss that at all. He's done really well to just make sure it goes away from the goalkeeper, not give him any chance. And we've got some more defending to do here. Hill does the defending well. Lake picks it up. And can we get them on the break again? McDade striding forward. I would imagine Brady's going to be there somewhere. Lake down the outside of the entire team. Can he pull it back now? He does. It's a good one, and it's Up Richard. Graham Up Richard with a goal on debut. It's 8-1 on the opening game of the season. It's officially a rout. And it's annoying that we've conceded that goal, because if this is going to be a record score, you'd never want it to be to anything other than nil, do you? But Lake has done superbly, pulls it back. Up Richard is there. He obviously can play box-to-box relatively well, can't he? McDade was there, and Up Richard probably needs to learn that in those situations, if McDade's there, let McDade score. But this has been as good an opening game, I think, as we could just about have hoped for. There's maybe a few signs defensively that we need to work on tightening up there, but 8-1, no one is going to complain about that. Opening game of the season against our local rivals, and we've absolutely smoked them, and we'll just make sure we don't get complacent after that one. So there we go. We can see the rest of the results of the day. Larne and Linfield both won, but a +7 goal difference already. And, possibly goal of the season as well, as Brady sends us top. An excellent debut. We had two debutants getting on the goal sheet, getting their name on the score sheet even. Joe Kidd almost with a clean sheet. I don't think it was his fault. A wonderful debut performance from him. Of course, he'll be on the bench once we get Scully back. But there we go. Napoleon getting looked at for the Australian squad. A bit of a crime, I think. He hasn't had a call-up yet. He wanted in Italy as well, which is maybe a bit of a strange one. But guys, wait right there. We'll be back to get Champions League qualification underway. And we'll find out who we're playing as well. Okay, welcome back. It's time to get into some Champions League football. And we have been drawn against Slavia Prague. So we'll be playing the Czech champions. And, it's going to be a tough one. But we'll see how we get on. We're away from home first leg, as you can see. But a lot has happened in the gap between the two games. Let's start with some new signings. The first one is a striker, Ben Davidson, on loan from Everton. You can see we are paying him a wage, almost 11 grand a week, but he's not too bad currently. Good composure, maybe not the best finishing, but dribbling and first touch is good. Good off the ball movement. Physically, he's quite good. What I was looking at here too was a good jumping reach, so he's kind of like a European Diora. So it's a little bit something a little bit different that we can maybe rely on to hold the ball up for us. And with a good first touch, he should be able to keep control of the ball as well. So that's the hope there. He has made his debut. It was a goal-scoring debut. We'll get to the Bainbridge Town game in just a second. You can see he hasn't played a game for Everton as of yet, but that's not really a surprise. And the other signing we got in, and yes, it's another loan signing, but it's Jim Stars from Motherwell. Motherwell? Yeah, Motherwell. He's got a good jumping reach, so he should be relatively solid defensively for us. He can also play on the left. So it provides a little bit of cover over there as well. We may not see him, or we'll probably see him in some cup games that don't care. He's not here to play. He's just, unless there's an injury crisis. You can see he spent a little bit of time out on loan. He's played in the Championship in Scotland last season quite well. This season, maybe just the one game didn't go too well for him. But I think he should be able to provide cover for us if we get to the point where we need cover. So that's the good news. Now the bad news ahead of this big game is injuries. We have had a few. Kean Scully back from injury, injured himself again, a twisted ankle, 2 to 4 weeks. He's going to miss the qualifiers. Hopefully he'll be back for the group stage if we get there, but that is a massive blow for us. And the other injury that we've got is James Chambers, which in and of itself isn't the worst thing. Again, twisted ankle, 2 to 4 weeks. I don't know what we're doing in training with all these twisted ankles. But what it does do is it just takes an option away from us in the league, which just thins the squad out. Sort of as we go into these into the sort of we'll start playing in Europe. So it's a annoying one more so than a one that weakens us certainly in the first team. And the other injury that we've got, and it's blisters, which is always an annoying one. I know when you get blisters they're painful, but Graham Uprichard, he's expected back in a day or two. He could probably play in this game against Slavia Prague if we wanted him to. I'm not sure it's worth the risk. But yeah, so that's another annoying injury that is a player that we are without. So that brings us to the Bainbridge Town game. We, of course, got off to a wonderful start in the league. Let's see if we could back it up in the second game or if complacency would set in. We took the lead midway through the first half with a memorable debut goal for Davidson. Graham Uprichard made it 2-2 to give us a 2-0 lead at half-time. Bainbridge Town pulled one back early in the second half. But we cancelled it out immediately when Uprichard played in McDay to make it 3-1. So there we go, a good, solid win this one. XG would suggest we underscored, but a good goal from Davidson on debut. McDay got himself a goal, Uprichard as well. We have done a little bit of defensive work. We're conceding goals in games that we're dominating, which isn't necessarily a good thing, though at least we are dominating them. And if we have a look at the league table, a massive result. Actually, yeah, we'll have a look here. We won't overdo it, but look at that. Larne 5, Linfield 1. Are we seeing the decline of Linfield as a powerhouse in Northern Ireland? That would certainly suggest that, yes, we are. Now, we have had a few cup draws as well. You'll see here we've got Cliftonville in the League Cup, and we've also got Livingston in the Caramel Wafer Cup. So 2 games there to look forward to or not. I'm not really sure. Well, let's go and have a look and see what we're doing here against Slavia Prague. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. Away from home, this is all about trying to get away goals, and that is what we're going to be trying to do. Zanetti will go in goal. It's Ellis, Kidd, Lewis, and Hill as the back four. Napoleon comes in for the start with the blisters to Uprichard. He's going to partner Munier in midfield. Now, with Scully's injury, we're trying something out. We're going to try Martin McKay as an inverted winger. He's a very, very good player, so we're just going to try him out there. He's got good flair, so if he's cutting in, I'm hoping he might be able to create something for himself. Armstrong and Lake will be the rest of that attacking trio. Davidson will make his debut up top. Well, European debut anyway, YouTube debut as well. So we'll see how he gets on. He's an England under-19 player, so we'll see how he gets on, won't we? The bench is Finnerty, Simpson, Monaghan, Miss Kelly comes onto the bench with McQuaid, Brady, if we need to get a right footer out on that right wing, and Picasso as well is on the bench. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. Jan Zemburik, he's at Brentford in real life, isn't he? I think we had him last season, or last out FM when we were there. Rob Holding as well, just almost missed that. So a couple of names that are going to be getting on a bit in Season 12, but certainly big names. Are we playing with no pressure on us? Let's give the fans a performance. I didn't check to see if we were favourites or not. All right, well, if we're going to be saying we've got nothing, we're going to prove ourselves, let's fist pump when we say it. We'll point our finger, say we have faith in them, and get out there. So hopefully, yeah, this will be a nice, comfortable win for us. It's certainly a big crowd, isn't it? And we can get ourselves with a foot into the Champions League group stage, and of course, all that money that would come with it. Let me know what you think of the new signings. I think Davidson could work out for us. I'm fairly confident he will strengthen the first team. Lake has won that back for us. Davidson picks it up. Can he get a pass in? He can. It's McKay. We know he's quick. On his left foot, he can't quite beat the goalkeeper. Almost, though, and we'll have... Oh, he's offside, is he? Well, never mind then. I think this is more or less... Take away, obviously, a left footer on the right. I do think this is more or less our strongest team. Oh, it's a bullet header. Was it Lewis again? And it's off the post and behind for another corner. Napoleon to take. Yeah, I think, maybe up Richard for Napoleon and then Scully on that right-hand side. It's more or less our strongest team, or certainly as I see it right now. So, yeah, we'll just kind of see if we're good enough here. Davidson, shot is blocked, and Slavia Prague try to play out from the back. Can we win that? No, we back off Alexander. Ball out wide to Zamburik. He was rubbish for me at Brentford. He's done well there. It's a good block by Kidd. Oh, he can't miss. Pospisil has given them the lead. We're done on the break. As I said, we did do some work on defensive training, but when we have to sort of turn and chase, we don't look great defensively. It's a good block by Kidd initially. Ellis may be a little bit lazy getting back. And it's 1-0 to Slavia Prague. We don't need to worry too much yet. An away goal obviously changes everything, but you'd certainly prefer to be 0-0 than 1-0 down. Lake gets it taken away, but Armstrong picks it up. Armstrong for Lake. Can Dylan Lake? Oh, he can. He's put it straight through the goalkeeper. A third already this season for Dylan Lake. We know he only ended up with 25-odd last season. We've pegged them back immediately, as the commentary says, and let's give them some praise for that. And it's the away goal as well. Lake taken away from me, but Armstrong picks it up, feeds in Lake, and it's not the best goalkeeping we'll see this season, if we're completely honest, but that's okay. 1-1, we'll take that, and let's see what we can do. I am wondering a little bit, being so leaky defensively early on here, if... Well, I'm hoping that Lewis is offside, surely. If he's not offside, Davidson's had a perfectly timed run, but he is offside. He looked very much ahead of the game there, didn't he? So that's, well, a promising sign that we've been able to sort of see the run and take the chance, but it did look offside. But yeah, hopefully Lewis and Kidd will develop a partnership quickly at the back. It's one of those difficult ones, Ellis gets that away, where they need to play to get the partnership, but they're not going to look good until they get the partnership kind of thing. So hopefully it'll happen sooner rather than later. Lake's got himself some space here. Can he get across it? He does. It's Napoleon. It's blocked off the line. Armstrong's there, and Armstrong puts in the rebound for a first of the season. Napoleon with the assist, and it is 2-1 in Prague. And the Welders are on fire. The Welders are fired up. We're melting away the steel. I don't know. Some Welders pun there. I don't know how to weld, so anyway. I'm assuming the welder has to warm up at some point, doesn't it? Or does it just turn on? Who knows? We're welding away, though. We'll give them some praise. And let's hope we can keep it tight defensively for the rest of the game. Still to keep a clean sheet, of course, this season, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Napoleon on a booking in there. Makes me slightly nervous, but it would be Miss Kelly, or we could bring McQuaid on, actually. Could have been a deep-lying playmaker. Maybe we look to do that second half. I did take a little bit of a risk going with the selection that we did with a number 10 and not a DM, but I kind of figured we should be at least as good as these guys right now. Dylan Lake's in again. Dylan Lake! Oh, the goalkeeper doesn't look completely comfortable in there, does he? But we get away with it. Or they get away with it, I should say. Napoleon with a ball in. It's headed away at the back post. Popsicle comes forward. Lake is doing his best to close him down. Hill goes across. Lake. Oh, he's everywhere. He's like a rich man's Kante. Just covers every blade of grass. Gets the tackle in, except he scores more goals than Kante does. And, well, there we go. I don't want to say we're happy with that just yet. Let's say don't get complacent. Kid is looking nervous, and he's on a booking. Let's, no, it didn't really work, did it? Who's on the bench? Fred Simpson. Might be something worth considering. I don't want to throw a water bottle. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so let's pump our fists. We've got faith in you. We've got faith in you. We've got faith in you. Napoleon on a booking is just making me a little bit nervous in there. So let's get club captain on to go and take his place. They're very, very similar players. Basically, McQuaid will just take whatever free kicks Napoleon or corners Napoleon would have taken, so I'm sure that'll work out okay for us. Let's give them some praise early on here. Armstrong over a free kick. Can we get it to the back of the net? McQuaid has it. Kind of lost a little bit of momentum here, haven't we? Ellis, nice cross-field ball there for Munier. One thing we haven't seen yet at all is McKay, is it? Although he had that offside run early on. But I'm wondering if maybe we give up on that. Oh, Lake made a good run. Armstrong didn't quite see him. It's there for Davidson, and Ben Davidson gets a second. It's 3-1. He has 2 in 2 now. And, well, he's looking a very decent signing up top for us, isn't he? McKay is only playing a 6.4 out there. We might just put that in the failed experiment pile, and we'll get Brady on. Brady's learning a position anyway, but at 3-1, I think we're probably better off getting a player in there that's learning a position and actually playing where we want them to play. Just before the hour mark. Next goal is huge, isn't it? If they get back to 3-2, then you'd say tie back on. But if we can get a 4th away goal, then you'd be feeling very, very confident that we'll see this out in the second leg. Ball pumped forward. Ellis is there, heads it down. Armstrong, is he going to get to that? He is. Nice ball forward early for Lake. Can Lake find himself another goal? Lake, it's blocked away. Just took a little bit too long, didn't he? He's still got it there, though. Pulls it back in. Oh, and we had 2 players waiting. Davidson and Brady were both there. But it was cleared away. Let's give them some more praise. Kidd looking apprehensive now at the back. Both centre-backs on a booking. Kidd not playing well. Let's get Simpson on for him. Armstrong, not the best pass he'll do. Munier can't keep it. Lewis, don't get yourself sent off. And there it is. We've taken off the wrong centre-back. It wouldn't have mattered. The sub hadn't happened yet. And I think we take Munier off. We drop Simpson back in. We drop Armstrong back in. He can probably still go as a playmaker, can't he, as an advanced playmaker? That's not a problem. We might just not attack anymore. And maybe just be more disciplined as well. We have got a few bookings, haven't we? What we don't want to do now is go down another man, of course. Let's tell him to focus. I'm just ever so slightly nervous now. The XG suggests it's been a very even game. We would love to take a 2-goal lead back home with us. Are we going to concede from a free kick here, though? Fleming versus Zayanetti. It is 3-2 going into the second leg, and we're not done here just yet. Let's demand a bit more. And I was expecting to go the other side. I think, judging by the footwork, so was Zayanetti. And that is now 3-2. Hill. Oh, come on, boys. Don't fall in a heap here. Don't fall in a heap. One thing they can't take away from us, of course, is the 3 away goals, but they've tied it up. And the red card has changed this game, hasn't it? You'd always rather have a goal fest away from home, and that's what we've got. But what was looking to be a very, very comfortable performance for us is suddenly, well, it's not, is it? We'll give them a berating. They're looking nervous. We just need to try and get across the line at this point, don't we? Good header away there by Kidd. It's fallen for Lake. We could be one-on-one at the back here. We know Lake is quick. Dort is with him. Is there somebody? Davidson. Square it for Davidson. Davidson. Davidson! Oh! Ben Davidson restores the lead. It's 4-3. It's a wonderful goal on the break. Dylan Lake. And is it Ben Davidson? I can't remember what his first name is. It doesn't matter. We'll give them some praise. It's 4-3. Talk about goals this episode. How many is that now? 9, 7, 16 goals this episode. Is that correct? A wonderful finish from Davidson. And, well, let's hope we can see this out now. Come on, boys. Just see it out. Oh, No, 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 no. They're pouring men forward, aren't they? There could be another goal on the break here for us, actually. Here we go with Armstrong. Davidson's with him. Lake is with him. Brady's getting forward down the right as well. There's the ball. Davidson on a hat-trick. Can he finish it? Not quite. Corner is saved. They hack it forward. And what's going to become of this? It's a long old highlight, isn't it? Over the bar. Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. Let's go defense. Go away. Let's just say balance then. Hill can't find Brady with the throw. Armstrong picks it up for McQuaid, for Lake. Lake. Almost a dream finish, but with about 5 seconds left of stoppage time, that should be that. And given the circumstances, we'll take a 4-3 win, won't we? Davidson with a double, Armstrong and Lake with the other goals as well. And what do we say to that? Yeah, we'll say well done. Yeah, I feel like that we definitely have defensive problems early on in the season, though, don't we? We are conceding far too many goals. We're going to be without Lewis for the second leg now as well, of course. So that'll probably, well, it'll be either Tommy Martin or Simpson that comes in for them. The Northern Ireland boss having a look at a few players there as well. But guys, that will do it for today. We're in a decent position, aren't we? 4 away goals. As I said, we would have taken that beforehand. But so that'll do it for today. If you've enjoyed that, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time. We'll have the second leg against Slavia Prague. Hopefully a draw for the Champions League group stage. And then we'll go for Larne. Now, given that they've beaten Linfield 5-1, that could be a very, very, very early season title 6-pointer, couldn't it? Till next time, guys. Take care.